So I have my OBDeleven and we are inside BMW, my E61, and I will finally try OBDeleven for BMWs as well, because I have been using this for a long time, but only for VAG cars. So let's see what it can do for BMW. Let me hook it up. Turn on ignition. And we have to use not VAG app, but OBDeleven generic app. Okay, it already detected my car, 5 series. Now it is reading which control modules I have. Okay, tap to scan. Okay, this is really fast scan. I have literally tested hundreds of different OBD2 scanners, and I run the best OBD2 scanner website. There you can find best OBD2 scanners for literally every category. You can see real procedures done with the scanner, you can see scanner reviews. Anything related to OBD2 scanners you can find at my website iamcarhacker.com, and even download free PDF guides like this. Okay, we have 14 faults, nothing new for BMW, but that scan was extremely fast. I used some other scanners, but even more expensive scanners couldn't scan this car so fast. So, should we check the fault? Now it is hard to get used to using this app instead of VAG app. Wait, how I can see faults? Click. Okay. So my passenger side mirror. Too bad you cannot just read old fault codes at once and get some kind of report like you would get with Chinese scan tools or other scan tools. Okay, bunch of faults, but nothing seems too scary. So what we can do is just clear all fault codes. Fault codes erased. We have some active faults that cannot be erased. That is fine, but let's go to car. I wonder if you can go into some control module and see something like separate live data. But no, so even for BMW, it is still not as advanced like some, let's say, Mu car or Lounge or X2 scanner, because you cannot see live data in modules, you cannot do bidirectional tests in modules. So it is not as advanced like it is for VAG cars. This is comparable, I would say, to Carista app. Same, you cannot see live data in modules, you can only see fault codes from every modules, and then you have coding. But let's go through this app, maybe we will find something interesting. I think we have to go to vehicle. So there is basic live data, but this will be probably only some engine data, nothing too crazy. Yeah, this is just engine data. Mileage check is coming soon. Hybrid battery check, emission readiness check. So these are like just basic global OBD stuff, same like you can do with some cheap code reader, just readiness monitors, engine live data. Fuel type petrol. I'm not sure about that. This is diesel engine. So nothing that interesting. So basically this is tool to read fault codes and do some codings. So let's check out these codings apps, and maybe we can do some interesting settings. But I think in this car everything is already coded, but we can try something. But you can even do some services, for example, battery coding, register new battery, brake fluid reset, engine oil reset, so a bunch of services, instrument cluster test. Okay, so even if you don't have access to control modules, like usually with these Chinese scanners, you will select control module and then you can do bidirectional tests, see live data, but here it is hiding in these apps. So for example, I can do this bidirectional test for instrument cluster. See, this will show me my lights, so I can see if there wasn't some removed lights, like check engine light and something like that. So this was instrument cluster test. There are some more service resets, like rear brake pad resets. Also, don't forget that OBDeleven has full database for these one-click applications. So it doesn't matter which car model do you have. If you go to that OBDeleven website, I will link it out in description, and there you will select your car model and you can check everything that will be possible to do for your exact car model with OBDeleven. We can even try doing some change, for example, acoustic confirmation checkbox. This should add this option to the settings. Wait, let's check it out. So let's go to settings. Door locks. We have visual signal, but we don't have acoustic signals. Let's try activating it. Select option, active. Acoustic confirmation checkbox activated. Okay, let's check out now. Settings, door locks. Okay, and we have acoustic signals. Acoustic signal for locking and unlocking. Okay, so right now it is off. Now I will turn it on. I cannot turn it on for some reason. It was able to add it, but I cannot use it for some reason. Settings, door locks. Maybe there is something missing. And my key has weak battery. But whatever, I have another key at home. Okay, so let's try finding some other features. Not much of things I can do here because everything that looks interesting I already have turned on. But there are a lot of features you could possibly activate for your car. What is this? Comfort operation with CA. Close windows via comfort access. I already have it active. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even know my car can do this. Comfort operation via key fob. So this is like open closing windows, but I guess this works as well. Okay, this is also a good thing. Eject faulty or invalid key. So maybe if my battery in this key will die soon and it will get stuck, then I can use this function to eject it. Windows without ignition already active. I mean, everything is already set. Vehicle inspection service, I have that as well. What options are there? Only hide it? Original display height. Okay, I will not mess with this. Okay, so basically that's it. So OBDeleven for BMW, what it can do, you can scan all control modules for fault codes. So at least you can see faults. You can erase faults from every system. And then you can use codings to unlock some hidden features. So for coding, it is very good. Scanning fault codes, also good. And there are some bidirectional tests, but overall, it is not as advanced as bidirectional scanner. So if you want to diagnose problems or do some used car check, it is not as good to use OBDeleven for BMW because you don't have access to live data. Bidirectional tests are very limited, only few in those one-click applications. But for quickly checking faults, do some customization, it is okay. So this is more for car owners that are not diagnosing some problems at home. You can do some basic service, like you can unlock brake calipers, you can reset your oil. So for these basic maintenance tasks, if you do them yourself, OBDeleven will be enough. You can do customizations, but it is not like service workshop tool that you would use to diagnose some complex faults. If you're looking for a new OBD2 scanner, but you don't know which one is the best, go on my website. I have tested literally about 200 different OBD2 scanners, and there you can find a list of best tools in every category possible.